Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a lovely Thanksgiving, Black Friday and haven't spent too much money. Today's story comes from a book called How to Tell If You're a Hoe. This is part 1 and this is the slutty tease. The slutty tease does not fall into the category of hoe per se, but in her own way she's just as bad, if not worse. We've all heard the wise old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. There's an equally well-known saying that goes, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, there's a good chance it's a duck. This female wants to be perceived as a hoe without doing the dirty deed. You can spot this woman from afar. If you're out with your husband or boyfriend, you inwardly cringe when you see her. If they bottled bitch and heat perfume, she would buy it by the economy size atomizer. You probably know her. She's desperate to be desired. She especially sees it as a victory if she can make another woman's man desire her. She likes to go to the local He-Man gym and shimmy out of her tracksuit down to her hoochie mama shorts and sports bra and work up a sweat. Her goal is to work up a sweat and an erection in every male in sight. While she's not working out in the gym, she likes to jog. You can find her jogging at rush hour on the busiest street in the neighbourhood. She likes to stop frequently, bending from the waist to tighten her shoelaces to give oncoming traffic a brake-stomping, wheel-screeching peek at her perfectly toned posterior. Good thing she waxed this morning, because she's still wearing those hoochie shorts rolled up at the waistband. She also likes to wear clothing with words that describe how desirable she is in them, especially on the back of her shorts. Words like sexy, juicy and hot. Her self-worth is tied up into being desired by men and envied by women. Our slutty tease has lots of friends. She's so darned affectionate. Whenever she sees any guy friend, or friend of a friend, she has to give him an excited hug, chest to chest of course, and flash him her warmest giggly smile. You would think she hasn't seen this long-lost friend in years, even though it was only last weekend. Then from across the room she sees another friend and she's off to hop in his lap, because they're just that kind of friend. She will tell her other friends, no, of course we aren't dating, he's my best friend's boyfriend. Oh yeah, you gotta love that one. She's also the one that doesn't understand why all her friends are guys. Why doesn't she have hardly any girlfriends? Well, duh. Another slutty tease that we all know and love is about 17 years old. She's the prettiest girl in school. All the girls know she's the queen bee. She usually dates a football captain or quarterback. Who else would the cheer captain date? She could literally have any boy in her school, but she wants to bang the new hot coach for bragging rights to her friends. He doesn't stand a chance. She knows every trick in the book as well as every nook and corner of that school. She's that perfect mix of innocence and harlot. She also knows how to get a hall pass during break time. She knows where his car's parked after the Friday night game. Oh, she may not actually do the deed, but that's not how the school board's going to see it. Another characteristic of the slutty tease is flirting with the taboo. If you're over at your friend's house and you're flirting with their dad, especially when no one is watching, you are a slutty tease. Not only are you a slutty tease, but this is a serious indicator that you're in danger of being a future hoe. The next girl I'm going to discuss I would rather put under the category of hoe, but technically I must classify them with the slutty tease. Well, let's just call them plain sluts, because they go far beyond being a tease. If you send naked photos or videos of yourself, you're a slut. If you're a young teen and you made this mistake and have been humiliated by this, please learn from this experience and never do this again. The slut I'm talking about has no shame in her game. If your ambition is to be in a I showed my boobs on spring break video, that makes you a slut. The same goes for being in a naked girly magazine. You may want to call this art, modelling, or furthering your career, but that's not why they put them in the little rooms for donors at the sperm bank. Now picture this. You and a couple of your girlfriends are taking a road trip to the beach. Suddenly, there he is. You've been waiting to see him driving down the highway. You wondered how long it would take before you caught up to him on the road. He's at least twice your age, hasn't shaved or showered in a couple of days, a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and has a belly that sits in his lap. You get a butterfly thrill in your stomach as you whip off your clothes in anticipation, all while sitting in the car with your girlfriends. If you get a thrill from flashing 18-wheeler drivers, you are a slut. Girlfriend, that man has a wife and 5 kids back home. Plus, you wouldn't even speak to him if you came face to face with him, yet you want to flaunt your naked body for him? Classy. If you come back from Mardi Gras with so many beads that you're staggering under the strain and they don't fit on the rear view mirror, slut! There's no such thing as a free pass day. If you flash what your mama gave you on that day, it's just the same as doing it on any other day. Don't blame the hurricanes. You picked out the top you were going to wear days before that was designed for maximal liftability when you were perfectly sober. Are we supposed to believe that, oops, you just accidentally forgot to put on a bra today? If by any chance you did wear a bra, I'll bet it was the sexiest, laciest little thing you could find at the "this is too good to keep a secret" lingerie store. Plus, with all the cameras around, you still might end up in that magazine in the little room at the sperm donation clinic. Lovely thought. Now, let's take Hoochie Mama to the next level. If you wear short skirts without panties, you're a slut too. I mean, ew, girl, nobody wants to sit on that seat after you get up. Get real. You need to rethink who your role models are. Miss, my family owns a hotel chain, and oops, my sex video is missing, is not the daughter your mum dreamed of while she was singing sweet little lullabies to you. Neither was, oops, she did it yet again. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press the wee bell notification. And a huge big thank you to all my subscribers, patrons and members. See you next week. Bye bye.